Here we go. So in this video we're going to dive inside and take a look at the interior on this new 2023 Toyota Camry. This is an XLE Hybrid. Let's dive inside and check out the great features. So heading in on the driver's side, we'll take a quick look at the door. Some of the features here include that silver trim that runs up into the door handle. Nice look and style to that. All black interior on here with one touch up and down on your power windows, power door locks, power mirrors, bottle holders in the doors, speakers in the doors, and then puddle lights down here in the lower part of the door. So hopefully you won't step in a puddle, or when you've got your door open, a car won't come and take it off at night. Now this one, as I mentioned in my other video, has a protection package that includes these threshold plates right here that read Camry. So these are an extra charge. These illuminate at night, and there's 4 of them, one on each door sill, as well as a protection on the rear bumper. I'll show you that later. So the seats on the XLE Hybrid, this is a leather seat. It's perforated in the center, suede racing stripe here with height adjustable headrest and height adjustable seat belts. These are heated seats. They're not ventilated, but they are heated. And then a power driver seat with a power recliner and power lumbar support. Side airbags built right in the seat, so when you move the seat forward, the airbags move with you. Much safer way to get it done. On the dashboard, there's 4 vents, up and down, left and right, on and off. The dashboard is padded, and this is actual thread or stitching in the dash as well, so Toyota pays really nice attention to those details. Down on the bottom part of the dash here, there's a couple of switches. So auto high beams on and off, traction control on and off, hood trunk release here, gas door release, and then this one has the cold weather package, which is basically one item. It's the heated steering wheel. That's an extra charge even on the LE edition. There's a small storage compartment here. Hood releases down here. Dead pedal brake and gas where you'd expect them. And then we do have a tilt and telescoping steering wheel right there. And then a couple hidden switches up here on the dash. That's your odometer reset and the dimmer switch for your dash lights. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the driver's compartment. So here's a quick look from the driver's seat for visibility in the room up here. Take a look at how much room is over on this passenger side. Super spacious. I've also moved the seat all the way back, and the camera's close to my nose, but I want to show you the leg room here. This is all the way back. If you're a 6-footer plus, you're going to have plenty of leg room, and this one does not have a sunroof, so that you have an extra amount of headroom up front. The steering wheel is leather wrapped. As I said, this one's heated, but that's an extra charge. Of course, you have a driver's side airbag, more of that silver trim here. Fingertip controls for your information center, which is going to be up here in the gauge cluster. Take a look at that in just a minute. Bluetooth connectivity for your smartphone. You can change radio stations and raise the volume right here on the steering wheel. Here's your cruise control. Dynamic radar cruise control settings. Lane departure on and off, and then your radio station controls here. And then behind the steering wheel is our front washer wipers. Those are intermittent. We have push button start, which is standard on the XLE as a part of the smart keyless entry system. Here's your headlight controls, and the Camry has automatic high beams, which is this switch over here, way over here, but it also has automatic on and off, and that's this switch right there. As far as our gauge cluster goes, left-hand side has our energy monitoring system for our hybrid system, engine temperature gauge, right-hand side speedometer, fuel gauge, and then in the middle here, that's where we have the information center, digital speedometer, outside temperature, digital clock, and we can also toggle through some of our other driving support. We can also run our sound system right here. And then we've got our energy monitoring system, and we also have tire pressure gauge there as well. So there's a lot of great features right in this 7-inch information center. Stop by the dealership and take a closer look. As I take a look at the center stack for 2023, there really is not a change in terms of the information center here. Because it's a hybrid, you do have the energy monitoring system there. Please forgive the flicker. That's just the nature of recording television screens with cameras. If we go over to our menu settings, we do have Sirius satellite radio. You get 3 months of platinum, or their top of line package. After that, it's a subscription service. You also have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Alexa compatibility. And if you plug your phone in, it'll run off the Apple CarPlay in terms of your navigation. I have that on my Corolla. It works like a charm. So give that a try. This is all gloss black through here, so it does show the dust and the fingerprints. It looks great, but I find myself wiping it off a lot. As far as the dashboard goes, this is a padded dashboard. There's an airbag in here. There's side airbags up there. There's a faux carbon fiber trim right here, kind of a dark gray. And then this is padded with more of that stitching that we see throughout the interior. I want to show you the backup camera on here, so I'll switch it in reverse. You can see it's a nice big screen. That's a 9-inch touchscreen. And it does have path projection. You just got to be in the right mode, and then it will actually show you, how you're backing up and the direction you're backing up. So all of those can be changed depending on what your preferences are. Going down further on the center stack here, I did want to show you there's a couple power ports right here, places to plug in your stuff. And then there is wireless charging, so I've got my phone there. As long as you turn it on, it should charge. What I have found is, depending on the phone, now it's working fine for mine, but it depends on the case you have on the phone in order to get good connection, but that's connecting just fine. And then underneath here, there's a storage cubby down here where you can throw your odds and ends, get them out of sight, out of mind. As I mentioned, this is a CVT automatic transmission. The shifter's leather wrapped. This is probably a vinyl boot here. 2 cup holders, heated seat controls right here. Only the front seats. They have 3 temperatures for each one. You can turn them on right there. And then over here we've got our Eco, Normal, and Sport mode for our transmission. And we have EV mode, electronic parking brake hold, and parking brake here. This also has electronic steering as well as electronic parking. So there's a variety of switches down through this area here. Take a look at our center console, our armrest. Nice big armrest, plenty of room for 2 arms, padded with more of the stitching I've pointed out more than once. Lots of room underneath this armrest as well. If you take a look, there's plenty of storage here. There's 2 more charging ports here as well, so you can plug in a USB-C or a standard USB plug there. Here's a quick look at the passenger side. Seating's all the same. Passenger assist grip up on the top there, and then we have vanity mirrors on both sides, and also visor extensions on both sides as well. Overhead, we've got an automatic dimming rear view mirror with HomeLink. Your garage door openers are built in here. There's a place for sunglasses up there. You have overhead LED map or reading lights. And then this button right here is your safety connect. So if you need roadside assistance, push this button and Toyota will get you the help you need. Take a quick look at our glove box. No lock on the glove box, so it's not secure. And you do get, of course, owner's manuals. It's a nice sized glove box. I wish it was a key lock to add a degree of security, although I'm sure if people want to get in there, they're going to figure it out anyway. So that's a quick look up front. Let's go ahead and take a look in the back. So jumping into the back seat, the door is the same as we saw up front. Does have a bottle holder down here, and there's that threshold plate I talked about up front as well. So 1 on each of the door sills. The back seats are perforated leather. They're not heated, they're not ventilated. You can see I've got 60% of the seat folded down here, so we can pop that back up. There's an armrest that folds out with 2 cup holders. Can fit 3 adults back here very comfortably. There's child safety seat hooks down here. Pockets on the backs of both seats, and rear seat vents, but there's no place to plug in your electronics back here. I think it's a miss on Toyota's part. It should be standard on a vehicle at this level. As far as legroom goes, I have the seat all the way back, And I've still got 3+ inches of legroom back here, so the Camry really does have a lot of interior space. And this one does not have a sunroof, so the headroom is tremendous. There are reading lights back here as well. These are LED reading lights. The headrest adjust up and down. There's side curtain airbags back here. So a lot of great comfort, convenience, and safety features in the back seat. Diving into the trunk, the Camry has a nice low lift over height. Should be easy to get things in and out. I think it's wide enough for golf clubs to stretch across the back, but then you can also fold down the rear seats here. I've got 60% down. You can drop down the left here, the other 40 if you want, or vice versa. There's a light up here as well in the trunk, and then underneath this lid here, there's your toolkit, and it does have a temporary spare tire. And there's room under there for jumper cables or emergency equipment as well. And on the Hybrid, the actual engine battery is over here behind this panel because of all the hybrid stuff that goes up front, but that's where you would jump start the car. Also, you have cargo net hooks in the back, although it does not come with a cargo net. And then the deck lid is lined, insulated, and there's an emergency release handle here if somebody gets stuck in the trunk. So Toyota is all about safety, and the Camry is no exception. So that's your interior overview on this 2023 Toyota Camry XLE Hybrid, all new color, Reservoir Blue. This one's sold, but you can always order another one. Hey, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. This is Tony talking car biz. Thanks for watching.